Well, it is nothing new for the people of National Capital Territory of Delhi to witness a fight between the Delhi CM, that is Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, and the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. And this is something that is the story of Delhi for the past few years. And now what has happened in the Supreme Court today is that there were petitions by the Delhi government challenging the ordinance of May 19 brought in by the central government, bringing about the services under the control of the central government and the transfers posting to be done by NCSSA, that is the National Capital Civil Services Authority. But today, instead of going deep into the issue on the appointment of DERC chairman, the Supreme Court has held and has said and asked, in fact, the Lieutenant Governor and the Chief Minister, the two constitutional functionaries, to actually sit down and resolve this issue, going above, in fact, the politics in the matter. The Supreme Court was very, very clear that, since these two are constitutional functionaries and are governed by the Constitution of India, they should function according to the Constitution and should rise above politics in certain matters. While on the other issue with regards to the challenge to the ordinance to the central government, the Supreme Court was of the view that since there were certain nitty-gritties with regards to the law and how this amendment has been made, the Supreme Court would like to refer the matter to, in fact, the judges, or the 5 judges, that is a constitution bench of the topmost court of the country. The Supreme Court is inclined to do so. However, it had not passed an order with regards to the same as of now. The matter has been kept for further hearing on, in fact, Thursday, where the Supreme Court would be considering whether or not to transfer the matter to a constitution bench of this court. The court said that since there are certain questions in law that were not answered by the previous judgments in the Delhi versus Centre power tussle, the Supreme Court would like that the constitution bench actually takes up this matter. But whether or not that would happen is something that is a matter of time. We'll get to know on Thursday. And the loggerheads, the fight between the Delhi Chief Minister and the central government or the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi is still continuing. Whether there would be a solution to it is something that is a matter of time. We'll get to know in a few days. The centre opposed, in fact, any kind of a challenge to the ordinance at this point of time, saying that it would be introduced in the parliamentary session beginning on July 20th, and there might be certain changes to this ordinance, and hence the Supreme Court shall not hear a legal challenge to this. However, the Supreme Court will consider all of these aspects in the Thursday hearing, which will be taken up after the Constitution Bench of the Supreme Court concludes its work for Thursday. I am Anil Bhatnagar with video journalist N. Satish for CNN News 18 from the National Capital in the Supreme Court of India.